Well, what a difference a day makes. You can probably, well, actually, you probably can't in the haze see the mountains off there in the background, but the terrain has changed materially. Obviously, I am about 15 kilometers west of Lethbridge at the moment, which is my destination for the day. Bit of a short day, meeting up with a friend from Calgary, and honestly, it was a bit of a catch-up day from the fatigue of climbing through the mountains anyways. So feeling better, not a hard day, about 600 meters of climbing still. You just keep kind of going through these rolling up and down hills as you work your way across. I think that's going to flatten out soon, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It's been another beautiful scenery day. Thought I'd take 2 seconds and maybe talk about some of the fatigue factors along the way. So obviously the first one is just the general fatigue of putting in so many miles for so many days in a row. The best you can do with that is be prepared conditioning wise, try and have proper nutrition during the day, get sleep at night, which has been a problem. I'm hoping that improves, and having good bike setup and quality parts to make the bike work properly and have you seated properly within it. The second one I've talked about verbatim over the past week has been the hills. So I am glad to be out of the worst of them for now. And yes, they take a ton out of you. Beyond that, the second one is wind, which takes a number of different forms. A headwind is obvious. Side winds with all the bags on the bike, they are also very taxing because you are constantly adjusting and catching the bike movement. So it's very fatiguing as well. And the third one, and the one you probably don't think of, is actually downhills. And the downhills, once you get above 45, 50 kilometers an hour, the wind buffeting from that is just as bad as the wind blowing on you. Out here, a new fatigue that I haven't come into before is repetition fatigue, which is you actually can get a long stretch of road that is just consistent and requires the same gear and the same pedal force. That is not a problem around town in Guelph at all, in that area. So you just kind of get caught up in one pace. Trying to mix that up by picking up gears and dropping gears down. I do tend to stand very frequently, not for long, but just stand for moments in time, go to a much faster gear and just churn over very slowly to help my legs just keep from being in the same pace at a regular basis. Yeah, so that's kind of it. A little update on what you're trying to manage on a day-to-day basis out here. So coming into the end of day 8, somewhere around 1,200 kilometers completed, which is relatively on par with where I'd hoped to be, so things not too bad. Another gorgeous day sun-wise. The wind has been all over the map. I've had great tailwinds, I've had some nasty headwinds, I've had higher winds, I've had lower winds, so out here I guess that's what I should expect to get. The only other thing was this morning it was very cold. Started out it was maybe about 2 degrees, it's warmed up to 18 or 19 now, but so had to load up with my shoe covers and long pants and a heavier jacket, and anyways, going good for now. I hope all is well back in Ontario and this weather is headed your way. Have a great night.